welcome. We are culture. We are creative. We are artists. This is the Faculty of Culture, Creative and Performing Arts. And here we go. I'm going to give you a mini lecture. So, question of, is there such a thing as universal culture? Or can someone know culture? Those are statements we use in the everyday. I question the concept of universal because universal seems to imply that we all share, or we have one shared concept of culture, and it isn't that way at all. Because even in our minds, we think of high culture and highbrow culture. We think some aesthetics are better than the others. We look at the form, we look at the content. We talk about, the low culture or the mass culture, but these are various ways of intervening in the constructs of culture. So is there such a thing as low culture? It's a construct. So is mass culture. Scholars would say that when we're saying of the mass, there are a set of individuals who want to make money and they hunt to find the masses. Popular culture is another construct. Subculture is now fascinating my students in the second year. We're looking at subculture. I have artists, I have fashion designers, and they're being drawn to what we call the rude boy culture of Jamaica, which made its way into the United Kingdom, especially after the Second World War, and had a spate of times of existing, especially just after the 1950s, 1960s. Definitely the changes of fashion and fashion as resistance came about. And then recently in the 21st century, the top of the 21st century, there's an entire exhibition looking at these rude boy cultures. So think of the hats and the belts and the chains and the jackets, etc. So I want us to think about when we say we culture or them culture or no culture or who culture, we tend to use these words interchangeably. I'm giving you examples. I hope everyone has seen Avatar, which was, for me, from a historian's point of view, is really a colonial story over again of out comes a new universe into another universe. It finds the other universe, it thinks it's beautiful, and then through its developments and its strategies, it transforms this universe. If we think in Avatar with the blue people and the trees that were the spirits, etc. Crazy Rich Asians is interesting because it allowed us to see individuals and ethnic groups you wouldn't normally see as the main characters in a film. So a different way of looking at film culture. Black Klansman to me is one of the most intriguing films I've ever seen. It's showing now, I believe, on Netflix and HBO. Take a look at it, and everyone hopefully knows Black Panther. You create another universe, and then you research really well and bring in several different cultures to create another culture. So this question of what is universal, what is interesting about Black Panther is that it broke the records for viewership around the world. So would we think that Black Panther is an aspect of universal culture because individuals from all over the world went to see it? There are several examples of that. We don't know. I just want you to think through what then would be culture. Thank you very much.